Good evening. The Omicron wave is building. New Zealand has recorded its highest daily total for COVID cases, 243, and we're being warned the foot is now going down on the accelerator. During the Delta outbreak, cases peaked at 222 in November last year, but the experts predict we will have 1,000 Omicron cases a day by Valentine's Day, and that won't be the peak. Health correspondent Lucy Warhurst reports.
A boost to your immune system and an energy boost. Vaccines weren't the only shots on offer at this centre in Henderson as people prepare for Omicron.
I guess just, being prepared, but also just trying to keep our community safe.
Because it's important to.
It'll be good to get it done and to not have to worry about it anymore.
Numbers jumped to a record 243 today, but modellers say that's just the start.
243 today, that looks like about a doubling time of a bit more than 4 and a bit less than 5 days. So that would probably end up giving us around 1,000 cases per day in the middle of February.
But Dion O'Neill says we're doing well to slow cases down.
It's going to be alarming having 1,000 cases a day. It's better that it's taking us 4.5 days for cases to double than 3 days.
Contact tracing is key at this stage, and there was a steady stream getting tested today.
Close contact.
And how are you feeling?
All good.
Epidemiologist Michael Baker says we've hit the exponential growth phase. In other words, the surge has begun. He admits it's uncomfortable having this number of cases, but
there is some good news. Firstly, this is a less severe variant, as we know. The other thing, it's a risk that we can manage, and most New Zealanders now are fully vaccinated and getting boosted.
COVID-19 Response Minister Chris Hipkins is urging people not to panic, but to plan.
Yep, we've got the dog food and the aspirins and the tissues and my booster. And we'll be fine. And new batteries for the remote for the telly.
As the number of cases goes up, so does the number of people getting boosters. Yesterday was a record day for them too, almost 67,000, with some first doses too.
Are you all getting a shot today?
We are.
And we're doing it with our little girl who's getting her one. Yeah.
Just for safety for us and everyone else. And because Omicron is here.
I think New Zealand is very well positioned to get through the Omicron outbreak in good shape.
Well, Lucy joins us now live. And Lucy, which parts of the country are most affected by Omicron so far?
Auckland, certainly the epicentre for the Omicron outbreak. 165 cases in Auckland today, 34 in Waikato and 21 in Northland. The rest scattered around the North Island. But before too long, it's going to be everywhere. So we've all got to get used to being pinged, sent home from school, sent home from work, and prepare to isolate. Chris Hipkins says to make sure you've got all the medicines you need, to make sure you've got food in the freezer and a little extra in the pantry. The interesting thing to note, when we do reach 1,000 cases, we'll move to phase 2 of the Omicron response, and that means shorter isolation stays.
OK, Lucy, thanks for the update.